So I've been stealing a lot of creators' intros to their videos, and today I'm going to be stealing Dane's intro to his video as we talk about my favorite deck, Octosari Demon Hunter. So this deck has gone under many iterations, and in today's video you're going to see two more versions of this deck in case you are someone that really just likes the idea of playing Octosari and potentially winning Hearthstone games. The first list that I want to show you guys is my opinion on what I think is the best way of playing this deck, and it's kind of sad that we're not able to utilize cards like Ceaseless Expanse, for example, but if you are able to pop off this combo perfectly, I don't believe you need Ceaseless Expanse, because if everything goes perfectly, you will be able to, at 10 mana, be able to kill 2 Octosaris or trigger its Death Rattle twice to make your opponent take up to 16 procs of fatigue from yourself directed at them. And the reason why we cannot use Ceaseless in this deck is because we are using one of the priest cards from Perils in Paradise, Envoy of Prosperity. Battlecry, put the highest cost card in your hand on top of your deck, so that way we can play Dollmaster Dorian, draw a card from our deck using Ancient of Yore, Tuskspear, or any of the other draw cards in the deck, so that way you can get yourself a 1-mana Octosari. The reason why this matters is because in the same turn, you can then play Octosari, Arana Thrillseeker into Return Policy in order to activate that card automatically. But there's one other part to this combo that is very, very important. If you can get I-Beam to the left of your hand, you can make it cost 1 mana, so that way you have 1 mana Octosari, 5 mana Arana, 1 mana I-Beam, and 3 mana Return Policy in order to overdraw 16 cards to redirect it to the opponent, and hopefully that'll kill him. And since Octosari needs to be the most expensive card in your deck, we also cannot afford to run cards like Ysera, but if the meta was just a little bit slower, we might be able to fit this card in the deck. But the basic issue with this card is that since it is 9 mana, it would go into the deck thanks to the Envoy of Prosperity, and then we don't have that 1 mana Octosari. So if you're thinking, ooh, why don't we just run Ysera in order to give ourselves more mana? With this particular version of the deck, it desynergizes because now you have to play the Ysera before you do your Envoy Dorian turn and before you do your Octosari. So you're essentially creating a 3-turn kill if you have Ysera in the deck, and that's the reason why we decided to take it out. And the last version of Octosari Demon Hunter I will show you guys is this version right here, where we are incorporating the Sleepy package. And honestly, it kind of makes a decent amount of sense, because instead of running Kill Jaden and just making the game go on forever, you actually have a way to end the game now. Because of Ysera increasing your mana cap to 15, it is a lot easier to set up these Octosari combos, and because of Sleepy Resident Fell Hunter Cube combos, there's tons of way for you to stall against any deck that exists. I would say that the hardest part of this deck right here is maybe dealing with like a Blood Decay, because not only do they have a ridiculous amount of health that you have to beat, they also just have a lot of minions that they're going to be pressuring you, because Blood Starship Decay just is one of the best decks in the game, and sadly I don't think you really have the tools to beat that. But you do have a lot of ways of beating a lot of different decks. As long as you can beat the HP thresholds and the death rattle of minions being summoned from the Starship is not a problem, then Ceaseless Expanse into double Octosari proc is still going to be extremely good. But I just want you guys to know, I have put so much effort into these Octosari clips, and honestly, this has been the most fun that I've had in Hearthstone in quite a long time, because I get to play a deck that I enjoy, I get to optimize it, I get to try several different styles of it, and now I get to show you guys what is probably, the 4th Octosari deck that I'm recommending now. Clearly, I love the archetype. It is so close to being like an actual meta-relevant deck at top legend because of just the combo is there. It's just this deck's issue is surviving. If it had a little bit more survivability, I believe it would be up there as one of the best decks in the game. But Octosari is just a little expensive, and this deck just has a few weaknesses that can be taken advantage of. But regardless, I love this deck. I love Octosari. I love Octosari Demon Hunter, and I'm pretty sure that if you guys are focusing on the fun side of Hearthstone, you will definitely love this deck as well. And don't forget, if you do enjoy this kind of content, feel free to like this video and subscribe to the YouTube channel to be notified about our future updates, because we're starting a subathon on Tuesday. That's right. Tuesday, June 10th is when we're going to be starting our next subathon, and we already have created our sub tiers thanks to the help of chat. So this is going to be a subathon made by chat for chat. Thank you so much for making it to the end of this deck breakdown, and we'll see you for the next video. This deck will do awfully at low ranks because everyone runs Kill Jaden. How does Kill Jaden counter this deck? You're using your fatigue, not theirs. Okay, this is the third Paladin in a row. I don't feel like we're that terrible against Paladin. Should have played Octosari final turn to assert dominance, honestly. I'm gonna start doing that as my fancy concede button. It's gonna bring down the stats of my boy, though. Do I think the new Druid 1428 will see play? Isn't it a neutral card? Are you saying it's a Druid card because only Druid and Warrior are able to go up to above the mana cost to really play this card? You can maybe play this in like Warrior. And Druid probably is a bit more consistent. But it's funny. I don't think it's gonna be played though. Vanilla stats are bad for a reason. Alright, gives me the board. I don't think I want to play Spectral Sight until I can outcast it. So we're gonna depend on our top deck for a good next turn. My opinion, the new Druid Legendary. I don't think I've seen the Druid Legendary yet. Wait, Battlecry, your minions cost 5 this game? There has to be something this is good with. Like, there's gonna be like a scam deck, right? Cause all right, here's the thing, guys. Naga, if you have discount cards, you could have like a giant turn. You could literally make giant Druid. Yeah, I would not immediately dismiss this card. This is like when people immediately dismiss Naga Sea Witch. Any cost reduction is gonna be nuts with this card. They heard we love giants. Yeah, dude. Like, I mean, I don't know, dude, but I guess I'm just gonna look at this card. I'm gonna think that the designers are trash at their job, and I'm just gonna be like, oh, bad card, because I'm not thinking about it, and the way that you're supposed to. You think you're gonna play this and your minions are actually gonna cost 5 mana? You silly child. We don't spend mana here. We are a druid. Owl gets discounted. I don't think you would use this for Owl. Owl already has enough ways of being good. They're historically trash at their jobs. Yeah, just like your ranks are always trash. Consistency is not that hard, guys. See, just like you got, you think that you're not as consistent as they are? Scoreboard, I guess. Fucking get them. Ceaseless goes to 0 instantly. Also that, yeah, that's a good point. This is you could literally, okay. I don't know if this is gonna matter for like a combo, but imagine you're losing the game. You now play this into Ceaseless, you reset. I don't believe in Starship Druid, man. I really don't. It's like, why would I want to put these minions in my combo deck? Why do I want to make my combo deck into an aggro deck? Play that Ceaseless at the 2 Clockworks and you got Scam Dungar all over again? I mean, you think you're only playing 2 giants? Let's see, what other giants are in the pool? This thing's a bit scary, I'm not gonna lie. New card gets revealed, gets me going. Well, more Scam Stone. Yeah, low the Living Legend definitely feels like a scam card. Story of Barnabas. Ooh, draw a minion. If it has 5 or more attack, give it 5 health and wait. If it has 5 or more attack, give it plus 5 health and gain 5 armor. So you kind of have like a pseudo hand buff. I think I might be a little dead here. Might be a wee bit dead. Screw it, make all Taurus apply to all expansions, let Warrior have some. What do you mean let Warrior have something? Warrior just got like a really cool Wink Edition. And its requirement is do nothing. Like, its requirement is survive? Are you kidding me? All you have to do is just slot this 1 mana card into Control Warrior, and what did this... Why did he do this? Why would you do this? What the fuck is wrong with you? Why would you do this? I'm so confused. I guess we're chilling. Why would you do this? Why would you give me this out? What did he even kill with the equality? I was looking at chat. Bro, you better not get every single portal again, I swear to God. Is Warrior actually good? I mean, I don't think it's gonna be good, but it's gonna be easy to make, you know? Oh, that's sad. I guess we could just guarantee that the chill maul dies now. Just gotta draw out a couple more cards and I think we're there. Would Umbra be bad in this deck? Umbra's pretty bad in this deck, yeah, because this combo already requires a lot to happen. The last thing that you need are cards that only can be played after you do Octosari. She's just a bit too expensive. So draw first, see what we get. I really need to get these parachutes out of my deck. It's kind of hoping for a red card as well. We don't hit it. I need to keep drawing, man. Ay, ay, ay. Come on, man. Get these parachutes out of my deck. I don't want to mill them. At least I have I-Beam over here. Maybe I can... Wait, hold on. If I-Beam is the last card that I draw, that's really good. Imagine just YOLOing the 8/8. I would love to do it, but a bit too much damage on the field. Kinda need Infiltrate. I need Parachute and Infiltrate. Okay, at least we have the Infiltrate. So not enough to kill him with the combo yet. Because we don't know if I-Beam is the last card. So we have to start it this way. Okay, so last two cards are parachutes. Okay, alright, I think we win next turn. It's a bit of damage for taking, but 9, 19, 19, 20. Oh god, he could kill me with second renew, but it doesn't look like he has it. Okay, is this gonna be lethal? It's kind of still unsure. I've got. It really depends on how much damage this 10/10 soaks up. You know, like that's the big thing here. But then again, it's 17 draws essentially, right? Wait, hold. Yeah, it's starting at 5. Yeah, it's starting at 5. This is so over, dude. I wait because I can maybe swing into something. Wait, is this thing still alive? No way this thing's alive, right? I don't get to attack it to like a 10/10. Yeah, it's giga lethal. Wait, is there nothing? Oh, okay, here we go. And then we boop this, and then we do the thing. Omega max damage. Oh, there we go. There we go. That's how we do it, man. That'd be a lot of damage. If you don't kill me, I will definitely kill you. I think I might have a lot of damage in the tank. I don't know. Maybe just a bit. Could have been an Armored Demon Hunter with this amount of damage. See, that's the thing, man. I believe that, but Armored Demon Hunter keeps killing me because of Exodar. They make too many copies and then they kill me with attack. Bad start here. Might not be able to hit any minions afterwards. Well, I mean, I'm pretty sure it was a very high likeliness of a minion surviving. Is my playlist available by chance? This is literally just the Jujutsu Kaisen battle theme OST track. Like, when people ask for the playlist, like all I'm listening to is just anime OST. We'll play some Warlock and then we'll take a break by doing some subathon ideas. We can fill them out. Got a lot of random cards. Don't think I really want him to have the good spells yet. Gonna take a little bit of damage. Sometimes I listen to WoW OSTs and I was wondering if it's all in playlists or if I just handpick. I just handpick albums. I handpick records. Like, I have a playlist that I have a lot of my actual, like, favorite songs on, but it's not the playlist I play on stream. This is what I would recommend, though, if you want to explore some fun music, though. New cards played yet? We're gonna be playing Umbra later if you talk about those new cards. You're not wrong, but also combo decks suck. It shouldn't come down by turn 7. I feel like getting OTK'd on turn 6 and turn 7 is fine as long as it is an extreme case scenario. Like, I don't mind it being possible on turn 6 or turn 7. I just don't want it to be common on turn 6 or turn 7. Because, like, I'll use, like, Boar Priest as an example. Boar Priest could kill you by turn 5. Boar Priest could get the weapon by, like, turn 5, turn 6 somewhat consistently. Okay, turn 5 I think was turn 5 was the high roll. Turn 6 was like turn 6, turn 7 was like the norm. But it was very difficult to play that deck, which is why I usually defend it. I want more decks like Boar Priest where it's like you could OTK by turn 5, but you gotta be really good and you gotta identify the good outs. Because Boar Priest was just an issue of some people didn't realize how to use Illuminate to guarantee yourself the 0 mana card, the 0 mana Boar Resurrect. Okay, Lifesteal didn't die. Let's go. Old Miracle Rogue is the same, incredibly powerful in difficulty. Thus, only Legend players used it. I mean, Miracle Rogue was pretty much was very popular because if you liked Rogue, you liked Miracle Rogue. What is this guy even playing? Is this a Menagerie deck? I don't think this is a Menagerie deck. This is just like some kind of like weird aggro deck that's not hitting the curve. Is this Dark? Oh, this might be Dark Gift Death Knight. I don't think any deck should be able to OTK you from hand unless you get 10 mana, period. I think OTK decks should only pop off if there's a heavy control meta. See, I disagree with that. Because if OTK decks only get to pop off of heavy control meta, then that means OTK decks don't get to exist outside of control metas. OTK decks should be able to thrive in any kind of meta. Which is why the most aggressive metas usually get down, like nerfed a little bit. Like, I don't like the idea of OTK can't be until turn 10. Because then what's the point of playing combo if you're only going to kill by that point? Alright, he's got like nothing now. He might just concede sooner rather than later. The 2/2 copy also got reborn. Yeah, hold on a minute. I don't feel like I'm supposed to... Wait, okay, wait. It's because you summon the minion gets the reborn, and then the Dark Gift activates, and it's a copy of that. That's why that worked that way. The Buccaneer did not give the copy reborn. The original minion had reborn, therefore the copy had reborn, which means it makes sense. Dude, can I get my Dorian, please, so I can finally get the Spectral Sight value? Ahaha, there he is, finally. Alright, we got a really good next turn. I love Mill Warlock. It needs a heavy setup, it needs a lot of mana, and it thrives versus control. Exactly what a combo deck should be. See, I agree with Mill Warlock being Mill Warlock being a deck is a great example of like a combo post turn 10. Because it does so much. And it's like, I always remember having this conversation of what defines a healthy combo deck. And what defines a healthy combo deck is it serving a place in the meta, such as like being good against control, but a good combo deck should not always lose to aggro. Case in point, what's happening right now. Alright, so now we just win in 2 turns. We play the cards out to make the I-beam to the left of the hand, and then we just have the full 10 mana combo. If there's a minion with the Reborn Dark Gift and you poison, and you Potion of Madness or Shadow Madness, then kill it, the Reborn minion will go back to the opponent's side of the board because of that. That is so weird. What? That is very weird. The issue with consistent combo decks on turn 5, turn 6 is that it deletes every control archetype. Demon Seed, for example, in a while before the latest nerf, deleted every Reno deck in the meta, and now, okay, so again, a turn 5 combo should be extremely rare, is what I'm saying. I'm not saying that it shouldn't exist, but like, Boar Priest killing by turn 5 is what I'm talking about. Where you just hit like a high roll within a high roll, and now you just got everything exactly when you needed it. And also, Boar Priest lethals by turn 5 were somewhat dependent on what your opponent was playing. Because if they didn't have a minion for you to activate Shadow or Devour, then you couldn't do it. Okay, so I can just I-beam this. This guy's just dead, by the way. We just literally have everything. I don't want to play the patches because then we'll be milling unnecessarily. This game is over. With Malevolent Shrine playing in the background as I'm literally about to fucking play my domain expansion. Domain expansion. Octopus, oh, God, I don't know a lot of words. Wait, Occult Octopus. There we go. Occult Octopus. All right, let's show him the true power of Hearthstone. And the I-beam to kill the 1/1 just because we want to. Domain expansion. Squidward death. Well, yeah, Squidward death. See, guys, it's good. Don't look at the win rate. It's good deck. Good fun deck. I don't think I want to keep the aura here. 500 subs when I live stream a performance with the band. The reason why we haven't done that is technological issues. We've put most of our most of our resources in the band towards going towards sound gear. Like, having ways of live streaming content isn't as lucrative as you would think it is. And so what we've been doing is we've essentially been solidifying ourselves within the Indianapolis local scene. And now we have several different bands that essentially work under us. And we have, if we say, let's say I find someone who needs a gig, and they aren't looking for like the full-blown, you know, shabam of what the Indigos are, which are 4 vocalists, 2 guitars, a bass, and a horn section. They don't need the full bells and whistles. What they just need is a singer with an acoustic guitar. Maybe like 2, not even 3 people maximum. We have not only a way of doing that ourselves, but if we have a group that we feel like is a good fit for the show, we can ask them to accompany us with it. Oh my god, he's doing the thing. So that's kind of how things work for us over at the Indigos. Is that we're slowly becoming our own like production company. Our own like sound production company. And I get to pick and choose the gigs that we do. I'm gonna be pissed. Priest this set with the stupid Puppet Theater coping quest rewards. I mean, dude, everyone always is like Puppet Theater's gonna break the game, and then it doesn't. I don't think you have to worry about Puppet Theater. Stitch and Sew? Okay, it's a little annoying. I never said it'll break the game. No, but there are people that say that it will. There's always the scare of Puppet Theater every single expansion. I wonder if this is ever going to be a cube your turn. Wait, what? No minions. No minions. No mas. No mas! But I also can't kill it. Well, I guess we're definitely cubing it now. Am I ever worried about extra copies? I actually think I am. I'm killing this sumbitch. Especially if I'm gonna like play cube into this, get more card draw. We got cube into this. We got... I don't think we ever play Octosari. Mill hype? Do you think we ever mill him? I've never actually seen this interaction in person. Cause like now, it's gonna, yeah, it's still gonna be 2 turns, so it's gonna activate. Oh wait, no, yeah, it's gonna wake up. Okay, yeah, so it is gonna wake up in 2 turns. So we're only gonna get 1 draw off of it. Yeah, you are right. Cause then it'll reborn at the end of, at the beginning of 2 turns. Okay, wait a minute. If that hits Fell Hunter or... Oh, God. Why the hell did he hit a ham? No. Oh, my God. Okay, there's the Fell Hunter, but it's like, I still need my Arana, dude. Wait, what the fuck? Where did this thing come from? It came from the Stitch and Sew? Dude! Oh my god! Okay, I could save the Arana. Okay, now I think we're fine. Summon during his turn? Yeah, that means that I can't play Fell Hunter because he would just trade into it and then it'll summon 3/5s and then this thing will assassinate them. So now I don't have to worry about the ham, except I still kind of like the minions in my deck. All right, we're fine, right? Yeah, we're fine. Dude, we're fine. It's fine. It's fine. This isn't that insane. This isn't that insane. That timing couldn't have been any better. Holy hell, that timing couldn't have been any better, dude. Come on. All right, I think we're fine, right? We're fine. This is actually fine, because I could just do this now. See, we're fine. We're fine. We're absolutely A-okay. Double dormant? I guess that is something to worry about. As long as these guys do their job, we're fine. Okay. Does he have a way of killing the board from hand? Because he can't make room on the board. That's not gonna be good enough. See, the sad thing about this deck is that you're winning with the Sleepy combo more than you're gonna be winning with Octosari. Octosari is just how you actually end the game. I mean, technically this works. And now I can't play Ysera. I have to play Fell Hunter into Cube. Yeah, I don't think we lose at this point. So we have to play Octosari next turn. We actually have Octosari into Bob. Ooh, what's this? Tar Tyrant? 8 mana, 1/12, Taunt Lifesteal, has +6 attack during your opponent's turn. Ooh. So an 8 mana, 7/12 with Lifesteal and Taunt against your opponent. Scale High Kodo, 6 mana, 3/6, destroy the lowest attack enemy minion. Kindred, the highest attack instead? Marshland Thresher, 3 mana, 3/3 beast. After you cast the spell, gain Divine Shield. Yeah, some pretty cool neutrals I'm seeing so far. Yeah, so just freeze the board. Trade this off. These sleepies are kind of getting in the way a little bit. Maybe I needed to trade off the cube. But it's like he just can't get through. He just can't get through at all. And then I get to trade off the Octosari. I have a Rana into double return policy. Oh, I finally found the Mana Crystal card. Okay, yeah, this guy right here. 2-mana 2/2 tradable Battlecry. Gain empty mana crystals gain empty mana crystals until both players have the same mana. If your opponent outramps you, you can just play this. It's pretty good. Druids in it are in pain. Yeah, dude, everyone is ramping better than Druid now. Astral Communion is Astral Communion Druid is meta and wild. Okay, so this is just lethal, right? Dude, this has to be lethal. Now this is, I think this might be a lot of damage. I don't know about you guys, but I think this might just be a little bit. Might just be a little bit amount of damage. Just a wee bit amount of damage, you know? It ain't that much. It really ain't that much. Imagine if we had second return policy here. Just imagine if we had second return policy. Use your imagination. Okay, I'm not gonna lie, dude. This deck actually might be better than mine. Might be just a little bit better. I don't know if I should feel more accomplished or less accomplished because the Sleepy did the hard work, but I mean, hey, Octosari won the game, right? Right? Yeah.